What is happening, you sexy mofos? I'm hoping you're having a fucking amazing day. Today we're gonna do a lot of interesting stuff, especially for Farghini, who's right there offside, because we're gonna go meet two of Farghini's heroes in a way. So I'm not gonna give away anything more, but before that, we gotta go see Avi. Sorry, baby, 1 second. 1 second, baby, 1 second. Avi, after we released that video, everyone started commenting on the size of that. I never realized. What the fuck?
What's above, like, squared? Is there like a third?
Like a third?
Like
of course there is.
M third?
M third, M squared 3? I don't know.
we gotta discuss this with Avi.
Let's go see Avi then. Sorry, babe. I'm in deep shit now.
Oh, I'm glad we're not doing this drive yesterday. Me and you in the car.
Why?
Valentine's Day.
Would have been really romantic.
Look, they're here. You're the one. The reason I'm recording is because you're the one that just said.
I'm like, look at the ocean. It's so beautiful, though.
And you know what's even more beautiful to enjoy it?
Traffic? Oh,
Yeah.
abs.
So you can.
There's no way you can not enjoy.
What time is it right now?
this.
Guys, it's 10:36 in the morning.
What kind of jobs do people in LA have where traffic is just ongoing? There's not like a rush hour time. Like it's just.
Alejandro, that's funny. I would literally want to go pull over these cars and be like, where are you going? Are you late? Are you?
And everyone's probably gonna be like, well, what are you guys doing? Well, how many people are vlogging now?
Yeah. I'm gonna do this one day. Next time we're in traffic, I'm gonna go up to 5 people and just
do
be
you
like,
do?
yeah, like a random hour, like at 10:30 in the morning or something.
What do you think it is? Actors.
Go to auditions? Oh man.
That's what everyone's here for.
Is it? Yeah.
The day they discover they can just open their own YouTube channel, it's
Yeah.
gonna be the day this traffic dies down.
The second snorkel I'm seeing. We need snorkels, Alejandro.
Again, I have an imaginary beef with people with Jeeps, so fuck that guy.
Yeah, we're gonna get a
Fuck
better.
that guy.
Tommy, we need a better snorkel.
Yeah. And also, are Jeeps better than these trucks?
Get the fuck out of here.
This is why I beef
No
with them.
way. But I think they can like rock crawl better than Raptors, I believe.
Who's gonna fucking
Yeah, who the
rock
fuck wants to do that?
In the event of an emergency, let's go rock crawling, guys.
Yeah.
Fucking run through the dirt.
Yeah.
Hang on. How do you bring my people into this country with these?
Yeah, exactly.
Not with those. You're gonna get a fucking Jeep to crawl. Once maybe the wall's up and shit, maybe we'll get the crawlers. But for now, we need these.
We need pre-runners.
We need pre-runners. That's right.
Alejandro, there's something wrong with this. It doesn't look right. How did he get a license? That was incredible.
Oh, I want to bring Fiona with us now.
Well, we have the right vehicle.
All we need to do is teach her how to drive. He's taking a Persian pose picture right now.
Oh, with my sob.
Your sob.
No, we just rolled up. I didn't have the camera on.
He is.
Oh. New rule. I know you don't like this, Alejandro, but when we roll up to Avi's, I'm rolling the camera because every time we come,
He's doing something.
Do you agree?
You're
Do you
right.
agree? Do you
But
agree?
Do you agree that everywhere we go, there's nothing happening when we show up?
I agree. This is the only.
Avi's the only place that there's something weird going
In my mind, I was like, I should turn on the camera, and then I was like, oh, we missed.
And also, I love how Avi felt violated with his privacy. He was like doing the Persian pose.
All right, let's go. We gotta go. Let's go see what's going on over here.
So aside from all the fucking around, there's obviously a reason why we came here to see Avi, and that's because we owe him a check for the M3. Farghini, why are you even gonna show that?
Okay. No, that's a real check. Hold on.
You legitimately covered everything on the check.
It's a real check.
including
It's a real
the check.
check.
Guys, it's a real check.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pay off Avi. What the fuck? No. We're just gonna pay Avi for the car and see what he's got.
He also asked us to come. He's got a surprise that he wants to show us.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's go see the surprise. We saw what you were doing, Avi. That was a legit Persian pose with his car.
I was trying to advertise the car for you.
There you go. See, Farghini, Avi's doing his job.
There's 2 more things I have to do on the car. One is my dent guy has to come and take out the dents.
Right.
I have to fix the back bumper.
Okay.
I can't deal with that little.
Please.
That's all he needs. It's a bumper.
But this is why I gave the car to you.
I
So,
know.
so it meets your standards.
You are looking at my nightmare right now.
At your nightmare right? Why is it your
not a
nightmare right now?
Actually, it's complicated. It's complicated. I'll explain to you why. Come. You have to see this.
Please.
This whole car was plastic.
Oh. I see why this is your nightmare. I get it.
You see, I have to
Yes.
remove it by hand. And I'm debating if is this worth my time to take off or call Galpin. Right?
Oh, that's right. They have Lotus.
Yeah, it's Lotus.
Okay.
So you call Galpin and you basically get every single part you want, mark it, you see?
Oh my God.
Everything that I feel like I want, seals, gaskets, and this, I'm gonna strip it. I'm gonna remove the clams off. This one piece. Take it off and take it to my boy. And we're gonna decide on color and how we're gonna do it.
So you're gonna change the color?
I don't know, I like yellow.
I like the yellow too.
So maybe I'm gonna wrap it back into like a nice yellow, like same.
Yeah.
And have a touch of carbon. He goes, Avi, let me do something special. And I said, and do whatever you like. This car is ready for it. I'm gonna show you something. You see this?
Yeah.
This guy primered the car yellow.
Oh my God.
Not only this is the engine bay. Look at this shit. I'm gonna let Farsha do it. Here, right here. Anything you like. Don't worry, it doesn't do damage. You see this shit? He spray painted everything.
Holy shit.
Look at this.
Oh,
This
yeah.
stuff. Oh, this stuff. Oh, this is fun. Watch out. Just some squirt here. Just some stuff here.
But you see what happens?
Just some stuff
It
here.
all comes off,
It
yeah.
all comes off. So it's just basically a lot of little things. I'm not gonna waste a lot of time. I just wanted to see what I'm gonna deal with. The guy will prep it. So
Yeah.
it's not a big deal. I'm gonna remove every single part. This car is gonna be. Remember how your Porsche GT was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's blown up.
Same shit.
Nice.
We let us know what those stages. We want to come.
I
Check it out.
want to drive it without the body.
Oh, yeah.
Chances of getting pulled over is very high.
Oh, it's quite high.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
quite high.
I'll tell you what I've done until now. Spark plugs,
Uh-huh.
belts. I replaced the mount. I ordered the front pads and I ordered the rear pads. Shocks are perfect.
Okay.
Suspension is perfect. Clutch is perfect.
Oh,
So this, it's a Toyota. It's the cheapest car to maintain I've ever dealt with.
really?
Total cost of parts, less than 200 bucks.
What? What?
I'm dead serious.
Hey, I want one of these. Give me one of these. I want one of these.
You don't even fit in
Oh,
there.
that's right. I don't fit.
The only thing I don't know is, for example, you see these grills that go here, they're glued. You see how it is? It's
Yeah.
glued in here. This is obviously, look how much you overspray.
Oh my god.
So these panels, they're in good shape. The question is if it's worth the time to remove.
Yeah.
So if for example, the dealer comes and tells me, hey, Avi, this is 30 bucks, screw that.
No
I
problem.
order
Yeah.
everything.
But if it's 200 bucks,
If
yeah.
this is
screw
200
that.
bucks,
Then we'll do some
baby,
manual
I'll
labor.
clean it and
Yeah,
make
yeah,
it better,
yeah.
you know? It
What
just has to
year
make
is
sense.
it? What year is this?
That's a 05.
Oh, it needs a manual.
49. Yeah, it's manual.
49,000
this is
miles.
nuts. As you continue, the guy oversprayed everything.
Yeah, he did.
But all this will come off with goof off. I already tested the other side.
Okay.
All these pieces are removable. Even these grills, I asked how much they are.
Okay.
He just oversprayed every freaking.
Panel.
I want to know who was the owner.
Did he buy
Yeah,
it?
I want to know who he
Did
was.
he buy it in bulk?
No, I really want to know who was the owner. I want to sit down with him, have a coffee, and ask him why.
Can I tell you something? You don't
What
want,
happened?
after looking at
Yeah, you
this,
don't
you
wanna
don't
do
want to
that,
sit with
yeah,
the owner.
but I want to know how did he
How you come to that conclusion and how
he
you
come
get there?
to buying this car?
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
did you know?
That's the new show. Avi sitting down with
I was
previous
sitting down
owners.
with previous owners. Why?
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 Why? These, for example, what I do is there's something called California Edition. You ever seen one?
No.
Well, California Edition was basically a lot more flush leather. You know, it's nicer. It's much more comfier than this little thing. Leather
Yeah, of
doors.
course,
It's a
of course.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna make it Avi Edition. I'm gonna integrate carbon fiber
Ooh.
and take this out, the factory stuff that looks cheesy, and like this kind of stuff, and make it into one unique, beautiful piece.
And proper. Oh,
Okay. You
yeah.
don't have to answer because you might not know. Do you know approximately what price range this will be in? Approximately retail?
Retail, I'll say mid 20s. I told my wife I want to see how it comes out. Maybe I keep it.
Keep it, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't mind
Yeah,
having
yeah.
two yellow cars.
This could be an Avi
My
rocket.
dad was
Yeah,
telling
You
me
like
that.
yellow
My car.
cars.
I understand the shape that it's in. A lot of people can say like, oh my God, it's like, but look, the body's straight. This was not abused. This was molested.
Just
If
a little
I
bit.
had a couple of fingers in cars, this guy had his feet and hands in this
Yeah,
car
it's
in a
fucked
way.
up.
Like cover. He's seen this purple. This was a Lakers
Yeah.
car looking.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened.
Well,
Are you going to do any mods to the engine or keep it stock?
I am going through the process. I'm asking the question. There's a few superchargers that
I was
sells.
just about to say, please can we supercharge it, Avi?
Look, it's $6,000.
that's
Do
a lot of
fund me
money.
raise. I'll do
For a
it.
$25,000 car, yeah, you're gonna put $6,000.
Yeah, no.
It's look, this car, if for example they retail in the 30s plus. From this point on, it's all work. For me to strip this, it's all work.
Yeah, of course.
The same thing when they did your Porsche GT. Oh my God, how much labor was involved.
Oh yeah.
They gave you so much love. It was
Yeah,
unbelievable.
that's what no one understands. That
Totally
everyone
take care of you.
everyone just looks at like, oh, you painted one panel to another
Oh,
color.
no.
All of the work that goes behind that and the way they did it.
nuts.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
Yeah. What's up with the BMW M3 emblem?
Which one? The back?
Yeah, the back one.
I'll tell you, I saw it.
You did?
I did. And I should have replaced it. And I tell you something, I have the emblem.
Okay.
I'm dead serious. All I need to do is for you to bring the car. You know why? You know how I know and how I feel bad? I saw a little bit, the couple scratches, it was a little bit off. It looked like somebody tried to remove it. Like, you know how people
Yeah,
try
of
to
course.
snap shit?
Yeah.
So it looks like it kind of moved. and you can see a couple of like little like trying to
Yeah.
it's original paint on the truck.
Yeah.
It's not that it was repainted and somebody
Right.
changed it. And my brother was calling me to the office like, Avi, you did all this work. Why this looks a little
Yeah,
bit
it's
weird?
off, right? Yeah.
And I look at it and I was like,
Not the
just
fucking
ordered it.
number.
Fucking $40.
And by the way, do you have a spare key by any chance? This is a real serious
You
question.
lose that key. Oh my God.
No, we didn't lose it. No, we didn't lose the key. Oh,
You lost the key.
No,
That's
no,
why
no,
you're not
no.
driving it. You lost the. Who lost the key?
That is our
I
bad.
actually am very happy that you lost the key because I know you're not tearing up the car. And you're not driving it crazy.
And on to the second part of the adventure, which is that, honestly, this is like the special part of the adventure to me. Because of two very big, meaningful things come together into one. And Farghini, do you care to explain a little bit?
I was on Facebook the other day and my friend posted a car on Bring a Trailer, and I was looking at the car and I read the description and it said it's George Carlin's BMW 850i.
Who's George Carlin?
George Carlin
For those who lived under a rock and are still living under a
is a
rock.
legendary comedian from the 60s, 70s, and kind of 80s.
Some people are really fucking stupid. Did you ever notice that? How many really stupid people you run into during the day? God damn, there's a lot of stupid bastards walking around. Carry a little pad and pencil with you. You wind up with 30 or 40 names by the end of the day. Look at it this way. Think of how stupid the average person is, and then realize half of them are stupider than that.
What makes him so legendary?
Well, one of the things was he spoke his mind and he was saying things that like no one else was saying, and he had there was a thing where like there was 7 to 9 words you couldn't say on TV, and he had a list of those 7 words that he would like. He's the one that like opened the door for all this stuff. Then he would say it, and I made a list for you.
Yeah.
Of the words of the words.
I got it. I got it. Can I read them?
Yeah.
These are the 7 words that you could not say on TV, and thanks to George, now they're able to say it on TV, and people are not getting arrested
And in
because
fact, yeah, people were getting arrested.
people
for
were
saying
getting
this stuff.
arrested back then for saying this stuff. This is kind of like the apocalypse, but the other way around.
Yeah.
Hey, let me just say something, guys. Don't ever stop learning. Don't ever stop being entertained just because you hear some curse words. Is that really going to get in the way of you absorbing knowledge and absorbing whatever's going to make you happy? If that is, you're legitimately putting obstacles in front of yourself every single day the size of a dinosaur. So let me just let me do the 7 words. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits. Thank you, George. That felt nice. How'd those come out?
Those words come out of your mouth every other minute. Like,
Yeah, I was saying as I was reading them, I was like, that's kind of like me walking into the house. Oh shit, piss, fuck, cocksucker.
yeah.
So that's what made George so epic. But that's not why we're here, because George unfortunately passed away a few years ago. But why are we here then?
We're here to experience his BMW 8.
Can you please explain how much have we been, like, how
guys-
bad have we tried to
guys,
drive one of these?
This is the weirdest thing. Alejandro and I have been talking about driving an 8 Series for a couple of weeks and months
hang
now.
on, you don't even have to go there, because if you just flash back to like a couple of vlogs ago, I was talking to Brian about them and how much I love those cars. So
And the world energy that we put out has come back, and now we get to experience George Carlin's last vehicle, which was a BMW 850.
How fucking amazing
with
is
AC
that?
Schnitzer wheels.
There's a lot of things you never see, and you don't know you don't see them because you don't see them. You got to see something first to know you never saw it. Then you see it and you say, hey, I never saw that. Too late, you just saw it. I know things you never see. You never see a Rolls Royce with a bumper sticker that says, shit happens.
that's right. And Kelly, his daughter, is going to be the one showing us and giving us a tour of the car.
I cannot wait. I hope we
Farghini, this is all about you. This is all about this guy right now, because he looks up to George like no one else. If anyone respects and adores comedy, it's you, motherfucker.
But
You
also
deserve
Alejandro.
this.
But also Alejandro. I believe we're the George Carlin of YouTube.
In a very low budget, yes, because
Yes.
we like to push the envelope, and even if
Oh.
YouTube's telling us go fuck yourself, you can't curse, no problem. We open a solution for ourselves. So in that sense, with like for example my website, so that we can still afford to have the show and do this every single day and give you guys videos and still push the envelope, or as much as we can.
And can I just read one quote from
Please.
George that sums up everything? I think it's the duty of the comedian to find out where the line is drawn and cross it deliberately.
But it's important to know when you're gonna cross that line and be smart about crossing the line, because then you
Have a
have
plan,
like
have a
Kathy,
plan.
then you have like the Kathy Griffin crossing the line, and that's bad.
Which backfired
Always,
horrifically.
and listen, always look ahead. Whenever you're talking to someone, whenever you're planning on doing something that's controversial, something that's going to cross the line, just make sure that the backlash is something you can manage. With that said, can we just go
Please, let's
meet
go.
Kelly in this car?
Let's go.
No one should ever have any object placed inside their asshole that is larger than a fist and less loving than a dildo. Okay?
Here we go, Kelly. Kelly's George's daughter. Thank you so much for your time, Kelly, and thank you so much for showing us the beautiful car. How are you?
I'm good. I'm great.
Are you ready for what's about to come? Because Farghini is honestly fanboying right now like crazy. I am too. I can't deny it. And we're just dying to look at this beast. So what's the story with this car?
So my dad bought it in '96. It was his third Beamer. He loved his BMWs.
Ah,
His first
BMW
one-
guy.
His first was a 3.0 in '72, and he loved fast cars. He did. He loved cars with power. He wanted to get out of the way of the idiots out there.
I believe there's an automotive harassment squad that is notified when I leave the house. All right, he's leaving now. Everyone in position. And they're laying for me all along my route. Here's a guy making a U-turn in reverse. Here's a woman backing out of a bush.
Be able to beat the maniacs off the line.
As
you
he
know,
should have,
that
yeah.
kind of stuff.
There's a lot of shit you have to put up with when you're driving, like red lights. When did this bullshit start?
The most fun thing we used to do is he would go to Vegas to do shows, and he'd be there for 2 weeks, and he would fly into Vegas, and so one of us would have to drive this car out to him. The only time I've ever gone 130 miles per hour.
Oh,
You
really?
were in Mexican road.
Yeah, it was not going to Vegas.
Yes,
Of
yes.
course.
States,
Of course.
but-
Of course.
And it felt literally like 75 miles an hour.
Of course.
It was insane.
These cars are such legends. Back then, I remember just driving, for example, in Mexico. You're in on a highway, right? And you're going to Acapulco, and you're driving in a sports car. Mind you, it's like a Jetta, old mud up, and you're like going, I'm going 120, and then you see a BMW, either a 750 or an 850 or an 840, just pass you. Like it was just gliding through. You're like, what? No, that's a big car. It doesn't make sense. They're amazing, stable cars. High speeds are great. They're comfortable, and it's great that you have so many stories with it and so many good memories.
Yeah.
So now this is for sale now.
It is for sale, and it's up for auction right now, actually, on Bring a Trailer. And yeah, we're hoping to get some decent money for it, but really I'm hoping that whoever gets it loves the car and also really appreciates
The history with it, of
Who used to
course.
sit in
Oh
that
my
seat?
And
God,
also, that person who
yeah.
buys it, let me know, because I will buy this one day.
Yeah. Oh, there you
I'm
go.
being
No,
dead
yeah,
serious.
of
I'm being
course.
dead serious.
Dead
and
serious.
and the cool thing is that, you know, it wasn't collectible 5 years ago, but these cars are starting to become really
They
collectible.
got hot.
And this one is a rare one. You know, it's only one of like 300 and some odd that were brought to the United States.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a rare baby.
So I got some epic shots of the car, but because the back seat is so small, only one of us can go with Kelly, right? So I'm just gonna let Farshad enjoy it and have it all for himself because he's geeking out, and I don't know, it makes me so happy to see that. So I'm just gonna give him the camera, just send them off. So good luck, everyone. I'm all done with this B-roll and everything that I needed. I think there's only space for one of us in the car. Would you mind taking Farshad with you? He is the biggest fan of all. I know, no. I know. You know what? Yeah, you and I will go.
I just have one question. Do you have a towel? Let me tell you why. Generally, anyone else's car, I don't give a shit, but I don't want my Persian oils all over Mr. Carlin's last BMW.
I think we'll be okay.
Okay.
I think
There you
When
go.
it's mine one day, I will spread the oils.
There you
I
go.
will spread
And that's a promise. And that's a promise. Here you go, Farghini. All you.
I cannot wait to experience this, Kelly. Let's go. If
Great.
there's any way you could drive like your father drove, that would be amazing.
So what I love about this car is you just do this and it just...
Oh, yeah, this car has a huge V12,
Huge
which is something that's dying out.
Huge V12.
Yeah.
Not very good gas mileage.
Was there anything that he would always talk about this car, specific things he liked about this car?
I think really for my dad, he loved the power. He wanted the power to get out of the way of people on the road who were not driving well.
I got no time to sit there jacking around listening to the news. You know my motto in traffic? Cop didn't see it, I didn't do it. I'm gone!
You know, he wanted that ability to know that he could move around people, get ahead of people, get, you know, that kind of thing. And because, you know, when you have power in the car, you have more power on the road. You're not a victim to other people's driving. And, you know, and he always, I mean, I think about it now, like, my uncle was a Pontiac car salesman in the Valley.
Okay.
So in the 60s, my dad got a Thunderbird, but then he got a Trans Am. He got one of the earliest Trans Ams, you know, so he always liked his power in his car. The one thing I'm going to miss, well, two things I'm going to miss about this car is the power and the 12-cylinder, and that it is literally a rocket ship.
Yes.
And also, people look at you.
Oh, yes.
You know, and
Yes.
there's something like, you know, a little satisfying about that. You know, your little ego gets made.
Speaking of ego, Kelly, is there any way that I could drive Mr. Carlin's car just a little bit?
Yes.
I would greatly, that would be an honor if I could do that.
We will absolutely make
Okay.
that happen.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry, the first thing I gotta do is I gotta go way, way back. way
Mr.
back.
Long legs.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, look at this. Look at that. That's incredible.
Okay.
Oh man, this is the worst 8 Series I'm driving. Oh, look at the power. Whoa. Like it moves.
Oh yeah. That's what's so great about this car. This car knows what it is.
Yeah.
There's no softening this car.
Kelly, I got good news for you.
Yeah?
This car will be in my fleet one day, and you'll have access to it anytime you like.
That is awesome.
Mark my words. If your father was here right now, what car do you think he would be driving? And a new car that's out right
It
now.
would be whatever the fastest BMW is.
You know what he would love? The new 8 Series. They're
Yes.
actually bringing this back.
He would absolutely love the
Oh,
new
that's
8
amazing,
Series.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, he would.
All right, one day I'll buy an 8 Series and dedicate it to you. Dedicate it to your father.
So how'd he go?
I mean, by the way, you know what I asked?
Let me turn around because you look so dark.
Sorry. Do you know what I asked her? I said, if your dad was alive today, what do you think he would drive? What do you think he would have? You know what conclusion we came to?
What?
The new 8 Series.
Oh yeah, you're right.
How perfect is that? There's one more thing I would love to do.
Sure.
If you could join me, if you could sit in the car, I just want to do one more thing.
Okay. All right.
Just so you know, Kelly, I'm not responsible for whatever he's gonna do right now.
Should I sign a waiver?
I
Should
think
we,
so. Did you not sign one?
Oh, no.
Oh boy. Oh god.
You mentioned that your father's DNA is
Everywhere,
Okay.
all over.
I'm never gonna have this chance again.
Yes.
So I'm gonna have to do something called a Farghini wipe.
Oh
Some
no.
of his DNA and
Oh.
some of my DNA. So excuse me 1 second.
Okay.
Oh.
Should we leave him alone?
Oh yes, you should. Oh my god. Yeah, at least it's gonna be rich in oils for whoever buys it. It's like the leather's gonna look so clean. Jesus.
I think I've transferred DNA and absorbed DNA. I think we are good.
If the car has a baby, it's your responsibility, Kelly. I want nothing to do with that baby.
And if he gets funnier, I want 10%.
Oh! Was that ever? Yeah. Was that awesome?
That was fucking dope.
Wait, what do you think you just spotted?
I think I just spotted Parker. That is Parker, 100%. Hang on a second. I got him, homie.
This is hilarious.
We're in hot pursuit.
We're opposite of Parker and a Raptor.
I got him.
Here we go. I'm not sure. I think I got scared. I think we frightened, frazzled him.
He's like, why is that truck coming?
I was like,
We see Parker all day, every day. That's awesome.
I finally got to see a real YouTuber.